コンキシ、バルハから降臨した聖鬼姿フィアナです。今日は、作業配信をしたいなと思います。Today we're going to do a work stream. で、Discord サーバーを作ったので、ぜひ入ってみてください。I also made a Discord server, so be sure to check that out. We play games, and we, generally post lots of funny stuff. で、最後に面白いと思ったら、いいねやチャンネル登録をお願いします。友達にも、教えてくださいね。If you like the stream, remember like, subscribe, and tell a friend. それでは、始めましょう。Let's get going. パパパで、どこでしたっけ？Where were we? これ。
基本的な XY 用のデフォーマが完成しました。デフォーマパレットを見ると、顔の回転の中に各パーツごとのデフォーマが作られています。作り漏れがあったパーツやリボンなどキャラクター固有のパーツがある場合は、そのパーツにもデフォーマを作っておきましょう。それでは実際に動きをつけていきましょう。最初に横を向く X の動き。
This is mainly a work stream, so if you've never seen this before, it's where I work on my Live2D model and we just chat, relax. Nothing too crazy.
動きをつけていきます。作ったデフォーマを選択し、X のパラメータに3点追加します。すべてのパーツを表示したままだと形が作りづらいので、他のアーマパートは非表示にし、輪郭のみ表示します。輪郭のデフォーマを選択し、横に少し移動させ、形を作っていきます。形を作るときは、パーツ自体の形はあまり見ずに、デフォーマのパーツを意識して変形させると、綺麗な形が作れます。奥側は少し細め、手前は広くします。
これやったよね。We did this already, didn't we? X. Oh, we didn't do X, we did this.
Nice. I'm excited to see it come together.
Yes. Me too. It's been so long. Then we do this. I thought I did this already. What did I do exactly? これだった。I did this before.
あとはパーツを見ながら好みの形に変形させます。反対側は動きの反転を使用し動きを作っていきます。ただし動きの反転はデフォーマの中心を軸に形状を反転しているので、イラストが正面を向いていない場合は反転後の形状に違和感が出てしまうことがあります。その際は手動で形状を調整しましょう。これ、
So she's saying pretty much, if the character is looking straight forward, we can use the reflect functionality to reflect the left and right axis. But if your character doesn't look forward in the first place, don't use it because it'll look weird. At that point, you have to manually edit it.
横向きの動きが完成しました。動かしてみるとこんな感じです。鼻、口、眉、目、耳、髪のデフォーマにも同様に動きをつけていきます。すべてに共通する変形のコツは、デフォーマはパースを意識して変形させ、奥が少し細く、
Okay.
手前が広くなるようにすることです。
So pretty much make this one wider and this one thinner. Yeah. Make it curved because you're looking and it's a round face. The parts that are in front become thicker, not thicker, wider, and this one parts become thinner.
また、出来上がる横向きの形状だけを見て調整するのではなく、パラメータを動かしている時の形も見ながら調整しましょう。これで X 方向の動きが完成しました。次は、
Okay, we're going to do the X, but first of all, so I drew these, what's it called? Templates, I guess, to help me actually do it, but it's locked right now. Let's do Control Alt, was it 2, which unlocks everything, so we can select them. And now I need to actually move these closer to her. So if we drag and we hold Shift, we can move it along an axis instead of moving it all over the place. Normally you can move it everywhere, but if you hold Shift, it can only move up horizontally or down. It'll snap. So let's try to make it her look like something like this. And I guess the same for this one. By the way, I've not done this before, so this is all trial and error. That looks about right. I think it'd be more.
Christ in nightbot, this is very informative.
Yeah, if you, I think you use VRoid, right? Yeah, VRoid take care of a lot of stuff for you. Maybe I should have done a VRoid instead. I feel like this might be fine. Let's move them up a bit. So we have these two. Let's move them up to align with her chin. So like this line across should be around the same. Okay, and now let's hide one of them so it's easier to see. Can I make the opacity lower? Yes, I can. Okay, that makes it much easier to see. Let's do 50%. And now we need to make her face do that. So first of all, we're gonna hide pretty much most of her face and do it part by part because right now it's just too much stuff. So let's hide like horns, hair clip, tiara. I'm sorry, but you're going bald mode. This is the hidden part that no one normally sees. So I don't need this. And we'll do even more, like we'll hide the face, like the mouth, eyes and stuff. So hide the mouth, the eyes.
LOLOH my gosh.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Let's hide her ears and her cheeks. Where are her cheeks? Oh, which is our cheeks? Hide her nose. She's scary, yes. Let's hide this for a second. Okay, it looks like everything. Now we gotta match the face first. So now that we have the face, we have this deformer that's on top of the face. We added deformer with this button. This is a warp deformer. So every point will warp her face to the shape we want. Now we click on this. We click on 3 from what the video said.
前が広くなるようにすることです。また、出来上がり髪のデフォーマにも同様に、その際は奥側は少し細め、形が作りづらいメーターに3点追加します。すべてのパーツをデフォーマを選択し、
So what she did is she clicked on all the warp deformers that we added to every single part of her face. So like the hairs, the eyes, the mouth, the nose, the cheeks. She highlighted all of them. And then we're gonna add 3 points to Kakudo X, which is angle X. Gotta do it. I think we're gonna do it one at a time though, because she probably organized it better than I did. So we'll do that. 3 points. And now that we have this thing, just for example, we can move it. It moves her whole head. Yep, it's weird. Alright, and now we're gonna go to left and then move it to the left to match it. Just like they did here.
すべてのパーツを表示したままだと形が作りづらいので、他の頭パーツはにデフォルトを作っていきます。形を作るときは、パーツ自体の形はあまり見ずに、輪郭のみ表示します。 輪郭のデフォーマを選択し、横に少し移動させ、形を作っていきます。
Okay, we gotta do it. So move this to the left. Okay, looks good. And we gotta match it. Well, this is gonna be crazy. I think we're gonna move the entire thing down actually a bit more, because it looks like it's too high.
オースカリー、but it looks like it makes it easier.
Yeah, it does. It definitely helps if you can see exactly what you want to move. So we'll do that. We'll hide that. We'll actually make this one also 50%. And we'll hide it again. We will go back on the deformer for the face. And do a test move. And now we'll move it. So, holding shift, we do this. So it matches. And now we gotta stretch her face into shape. Oh my god. How do I even do that? Oh, so here's another, I guess, tip. So what we're gonna do is... Oh, how did they do it? Let's find out.
形を作るときは、パーツ自体の形はあまり見ずに、デフォーマのパーツを意識して変形させると、綺麗な形が作れます。奥側は少し細め、手前は広くします。あとはパーツを見ながら、好みの形に変形させます。
Oh man, that's gonna be tough. So what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna lock every other part except for this mesh. So I think it's a Control-Alt-3. Nope, that's not it. That shows everything. So what he wanted to do was Control-Alt-2. Let's do that again. Let's hide all the parts. And we don't need this. Control-Alt-2. Did that do what we want? Not sure it did. Let's check a look at the settings. So file, settings, keyboard shortcuts. Go all the way down. So the locking of objects is with the two. So Control-2 is object. It locks or unlocks this object. Mi sentaku object o loku. This one, Control-Shift-2 will lock all objects not selected. So Control-Shift-2. There we go. So now you see the lock on everything else, except for the thing we want to move. So this will make it easier because now we can select only the thing we want to actually move. Now we're gonna switch it. Let's do it like that, or not. That doesn't seem quite right. Let's see, that's not it. Ooh. Can we move a bunch of them? Okay, that seems to work. Let's move a bit more. Let's move these two. Or we could actually move all of the head. So instead of doing that exactly, undo, Control Z. It's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna move the entire slab. Oh, it's too much. We want it to be around here. Okay, and then we'll modify the other parts a bit. That and maybe these two. Maybe the bottom one, just the bottom one. Oh, that looks a bit better. Yes, this is very tedious if you haven't realized yet. What am I doing to her? And we'll do this.
It is but definitely fun to watch.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm suffering. Gotta make that shape. I wonder how the pros do it. I think this part needs to go this way a bit. And this part definitely needs to match. It looks a bit odd. Oh, I see. If we move this entire part. Wait, actually, let's see the original for a bit. Does it line up with her head size? It does. Okay, we're still safe. Let's go with this part.
Ohayo.
Ohayo, welcome to the stream. I'm fixing her noggin.
Same. How does one rig fast, haha?
Right? And also, watching the professional riggers. Man, they are good. Can I just move this in a bit? Let's move it down. We want it to match this part. Oh no, let's move the entire section down. No, it needs the back over there. Okay, I need to move this down somehow. So I have these 2 points to work with. But that modifies too much. I need this to be more fine. So we can change the segments over here. Let's try 6. So now we have more points to work with. Ooh, that seemed to work. Damn. Good. So we need it a bit farther back here. Or do we? No, we don't. We need it less. Because the ear pops out more. So we need this one to be actually smaller.
Yeah.
I think it actually goes in more like this. How will we do that? It'll probably be fine. We'll cover it with hair. No one will know. But yeah, once you have the shape, then you can do this. And she'll move. But I think we'll have hair in the way, so it'll look a little better. Or I didn't move it enough and I have to do it again. That might be the case as well. Let me think. Let's see how she does it. Let's use a reference.
反対側は動きの反転を使用し動きを作っていきます。ただし動きの反転は日本語の中心を軸に形状を反転しているので、
Let's see what's it called? Let's use the reflect feature and see how it looks. So, oops. We can reflect it. So now if we have this one visible, we can see her looking this way. Oh, I see, it's completely reflected. Let's not do that. Reflect. So this way. But we need to reflect it this way? How does she do it?
イラストがパーツを見ながら、この地図にデフォーマのパーツを意識して変形させると綺麗な形が作れます。奥側は少し細め、手前は広くします。あとはパーツを見ながら好みの形に変形させます。反対側は動きの反転を使用し動きを作っていきます。ただし動きの反転は
Okay, so that's how we do that.
動きを変形させます。反対側は動きの反転を使用し動きを作っていきます。
Click on that, click on Ugoki no Hanten. So reflect the movements.
ただし動きの
Okay, let's do that. So now that we have this here, click on this. Reflect movements. I need to select the actual warp deformer. And then Ugoki no Hanten. And then we're doing it against the horizontal axis. So it'll go this way and then this way. The back of the head looks weird, but I think we can probably cover it with hair. Probably no one will notice. But I slightly don't like it, so I'm gonna fix it up a bit. I'm gonna make her head shrink in a little bit more over here. So I'm gonna move this here. And we'll move this a bit here. If she has hair here, see, she has the bangs here and bangs here, so that won't be visible, but her jawline will be visible. Can I move this a bit? Oh no, I might need a degree here, a point here. In the worst case, I'll add another piece of hair and I'll just hide this part so it doesn't look so weird. Yeah, that's what I might have to do. Now let's do it again. Click on this. Ugoki no Hanten. Click the warp deformer. Then reflect it against the horizontal axis. Now we have this. It looks weird now. It'll probably be fine.
Put the ear and accessory not cover it.
With the ear and accessories not cover it. The ear will be this part here, right? So this part will look fine because it'll be outside of the head. Ear and accessories not cover it. I don't think there is enough accessories on this side. So let me show you the original art of all the parts that she actually has so far. PSP, profile. That's not it. Avatar 2.0 and Fiana merged. So this is what she has. See the parts. So she has for hair. That's the one covering her eye. Right side. Front bangs here. And then these parts here. And then the top of her head. But she doesn't have anything on the sides. So I might have to add those parts just to hide her face, it's got the side of her head when she's turning. I didn't count for that when I did that. I am also a novice, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm following the tutorials, so I'll make it up as I go.
I assumed it was longer in the back. My bad.
It's all good. I just didn't do any side hairs. I gotta draw those. See this twin tail will cover out this part, but the back is not covered. So I'll probably have to. Well, there's two ways I can do it. I can add a piece of hair here that will hide it, or I can color this part of the head as hair color. I've seen that done on other Live2D models. So they just like stretch this out all the way here, and then they just color it as if it looks like it, as if it was hair in the first place. But I wouldn't know how to stretch it, so we'll do it with the cover with hair like way. I think it'll be easier. Let's see. Man, that warp is really weird. Especially the top. But it will be covered in hair. It'll probably be fine. I think we can probably stretch this up a bit more. I drew the reference, but like it might not be like completely accurate. But that around there is more rounded. I think the problem is that when she turns, the back of her head doesn't really move. Over here, you see how it just kind of stays? What do you guys think? We'll leave it for now. We'll fix that. For now, we will do that. We'll reflect it.
I see what you are saying.
Yeah. For now, we'll cover it, and if it's really weird, we'll come back and fix it. Let's do the other parts of the face for now. So we have this, and now we're gonna do the cheeks. Cheeks shouldn't be so bad? Question mark. With enough things covering, people like they don't really see the all the flaws. This is the face. We have cheeks here and here. Let's unlock these. So we have our right cheek. So in Live2D, what's it called? The left and right directions are actually in the view of the character, not yourself. So if I say left cheek right now, it's on the right side. If I say right cheek, it's on our left, but it's on her right. Now we gotta move these. So I added deformers to them as well. Again, deformers are added by using this warp deformer here. We'll unlock these because we want to move them. And let's do this cheek first. So we do the same thing, we add 3 points, move it to the left, and now we're gonna move this. And we'll like squish it so that it can fit. And then same for this one. This one we can reflect because they're on. Like if I reflected this, it'll just go here, but it wouldn't be in the right place, which would be like around here. So these ones we gotta do manually for all of them. Now the right cheek, do the same thing. Click on this, click on reflect, go to left side, and then we move it to where we think her cheeks would probably be. So now when she looks, her cheeks will move. Oh. Let's save that. Now we do the right side. Now go to the
The
right.
cheeks are my favorite.
They're so cute, right? Now we do this side. Click on 3, move it to the right, and then we move it. Like maybe in the middle, and then we'll shrink it. A little bit more. Click on this side, click on 3, go to the right side, and do the same. Let's use our reference. It'll be more accurate. Not this one, but this one. So yeah, it's a bit off. So let's hide references and see what it looks like. Ignore the nose. At least for now. Now we'll do the nose. But it doesn't look so weird. Left. Click on the nose. Yes, unlock it. Because we want to use it, we will unlock this so that we can move it. We can move our nose anywhere we want.
褐色の拍手、褐色の拍手、褐色の拍手。アットマーク、ジュカンドゥルブープ。
Ah, Nightbot yelled at you.
ストップスパミング、シンボルズ、ウォーニング。
Don't worry about Nightbot. Nightbot's a bit strict. I don't mind.
OH の絵文字数。
I put Nightbot on, but like to you know, take care of a future case where I might need it, but it's totally fine. I guess I should go down a bit. It's like a bit lower, so I want to match it. Do we need to shrink it? Maybe not. Let's see what it looks like. This part we can probably reflect, so let's try that out. Click on the nose. And reflect. Oops, we have to click on the warp deformer to do it. On the horizontal axis. So now this part looks definitely really weird. We might use the path tool to fix it up, I think. It's too it's not a proper smooth line. So that's gonna require some painful, finicky movements. But for now, we'll do the main what's called movements, and then afterwards we'll do fine adjustments. All right, let's enable this one. Save it. Let's do the eyes, I guess. My eyes might make it actually we'll do ears. ears just seem a bit easier. Unlock. So we have 2 ears here. Unlock. And where's the other ear? This one. Unlock. I also want them to be visible. Where are the ears? There we go. Let's do this ear. So there, and then here, we'll add the 3 points and move it into place. It goes up a bit, I think. So we'll move it up a bit. And it gets a little bit larger. Now we'll do the other ear. Where is it? It's hidden. So we're gonna move it, oops. We're gonna click on the 3 points, move it to the left. and then we'll move it as well. We'll see how that looks. Oh, it's cool. Now we're gonna do the other side. And we click on this ear. Let's get a reference image. We have our 3 clicks, move it to the right, and we'll move it over. Maybe popping out too much. Do the other ear. 3 clicks to the right. And we'll move it up a bit. And widen it.
It's coming to life.
I know, isn't it? It's pretty cool. I gotta fix that jawline though. This looks weird. Let's see what we can do now to fix the jawline. Maybe we can do it now. Let's see. We gotta find it again. So this is in Kao. Okay. Which is this one. Now we want it left side. And I think we can make it like 7:7 to have even more control. And let's make this reference image more opaque, not opaque, more transparent, so that we can actually see how rough the lines are. Let's do 30%. Let's lock them so we don't move them. Click on the warp deformer, and let's try to make it not look so weird. Now, what is wrong exactly? Does that look a bit better? Feels like it looks a bit better. Let's hide these and see what it looks like. The right side is, you can ignore the right side.
Yeah.
It looks a bit more smoother, doesn't it? See if we can make it look a little bit better. Do that. We'll just see how that goes. Okay, so for now, let's also reflect that. Ugoki no hanten, horizontal line. So now at least it looks the same in both directions. If it's too like drastic, we can fix it more afterwards. For now, let's continue. The mouth is really difficult, by the way, so I'm leaving that for last. Let's do her horns. That seems easy. Where are her horns? Here they are. Unlock, or so they're these two. Unlock them and make sure they are visible.
OHHSO.
Kami. Regarding what? Oh, how so? We can do this one first. There's a bunch of other stuff, but we can ignore that. So we add, click on this, 3 dots, go to the left, move it to the left. And like, we're gonna have to fudge it into shape.
ザマースユーセットイットワズモストディフィカルト。
Oh yes, it's really difficult because there's actually a lot of parts to the mouth. So for example, I'll show you in this one. It's easier to understand if you see this. So this mouth has, well, all of these parts. So for example, there's her bottom lip. There's the top part of her mouth, because you also have to put this into the right shape. There's the bottom of her mouth, there's the upper teeth, bottom teeth, and then the inside of her mouth. So you know how we're like shifting right now one large part? So for example, we just did the cheeks, right? So for the mouth, you have to do every single part of her mouth. That's why it's difficult. It's the same for the eyes, actually. The eyes are really difficult too, because of the same reason. The eyes have this many parts for one eye. So if we do this, and we just hide the hair for now, and we just go for eye, the eye is, oh my god. So we have, you know, eyelash over there. We have her eyebrow. It's like the line above your eye. We have the upper eyebrow, eyelash, bottom eyelash. We have, there's the upper part of her eye, so that when you want to close the eye, you have to, you know, you have to stretch this part, which closes and opens and closes her eye. Then there's,
0.0 that makes sense.
yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And then there's the skin below her eye.
今騎士
There's the pupil, and then there's the white part of the eye. Konkishi, welcome to the stream. So yeah, there is a lot of parts for the mouth and the eyes. It's like so I'm leaving it to last. I'm just procrastinating.
バルドファイ with twin tails is a sight to behold.
I know, it terrifies me too, but it's one of those things that like you just gotta have to get used to it. Let's see if we can match it a bit more. It seems like the top part is slightly squished a bit. Ooh, is that what we want to do? It feels a bit wrong. No, that's too wide. This definitely has to be thinner here. And this part, I wish I drew exactly perfect lines. I did too much. It was too rough. A bit too rough. Let's go like here. And then we'll fix this up a bit because it looks a bit odd. Oh, it might be too coarse. So let's make it a bit more fine. We'll make this 6 by 6. Let's put that into place. Probably can go out a bit. So now we should have her horn moving. Okay, that looks fine to me for now. There's probably going to be a pass at the end where I just like clean up all the weird stuff. Let's do the other horn. So click on this, click 3, go to the left, and we move it into place. Holding shift, we can align it on the axis instead of going like all over the place.
That made it match sharper.
Yeah, it did indeed. So we're probably gonna do the same thing for the 6 by 6. So let's just, I guess we can just do it now. 6 and 6. We actually kind of want her horn to get a bit fatter, because now that it has rotated into the front of her face, it's wider. So, ooh. I might want to make it a bit thicker too. Click on that. Let's make it a bit wider to really sell the 3D effect, I guess. Okay, let's do the other side. Go back to our reference. I really think the reference is very helpful. If you don't have the reference, doing this blind is really difficult. Actually, you can actually see from my current avatar. I did it blind the first time, and so you can see when I turn left and right, it's not very accurate, and I don't have like what's it called, a lot of rotation in my head. It just kind of moves left and right. I did that on purpose because I didn't do this so detailed the first time I did it. I just kind of wanted it to be done. Let's add this. Let's go to this side and let's move this here.
I totally didn't notice until you pointed it out.
Yeah, it's one of those things like if you don't say it, then not
And now I can't own me.
Yep. But majority of the time when you're like playing games, you're like looking at your monitor, so it doesn't actually matter that much. But since this is the V2, I want to make it look a lot better. And eventually, I'll do like as I learn how to draw parts. Like for example, right now my hair is still pretty simple. Like on my V1 model, you can see it's just like a bob cut. And then my second one has the twin tails. And then by the third one, I'm actually gonna make it like as detailed as I can. It'll probably like I'm gonna look up so many tutorials.
Necessary, but you did really well.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna look up like all the hair tutorials possible when I get to that one. Let's make it a bit more. See how that looks. That and then blah. Might be, it looks a bit flat, but we'll see how it goes at the end. Now we do this one.
Live2D 上手.
I wish, Corona. This one actually has it, so we can go here. That's not what I want. I made it. I expanded in every direction, so it's too fat. It was too. The entire thing got larger. That's not what I wanted. I want to only expand it in the horizontal direction. Let's do like a bottom here a bit. But yeah, now that like I've done a bit of tutorials, if you look at the, for example, like Hololive girls, and when they turn out, like when they moved side to side, it is insane how detailed they went into like all the rotations for all the objects. Just like for example, Coco's necklace, it looks like a 3D object, and they did it with a flat picture. It's insane. Oh. Okay. Oh, so by the way, what I'm doing here is like, if you wanted to move it back to like the center position, you click on this, and then it says default seteichi ni modosu. So return it to default settings. and it'll pop it back into the middle. So it's really good when you want to get back to all the default settings for everything.
Perspective can do a lot.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not actually like an artist or anything. I just like Google a lot. You know, for example, oops, the video. This is actually just the Live2D like main YouTube. I'm just following the tutorial. Okay, let's do this thing and her tiara. So we'll do her hair clip, undo that, and and her deformer. Yep, pretty much Google Fu. Everything can be done with Google Fu. Let us use the other reference. And we gotta move this clip into place, but I'm not actually sure where it goes. Oh, okay, I see. So it's on this bang, so we want it on the bang as well. It'll be like here-ish. Let's shrink it. That looks a bit odd. Let's shrink it more. And we might need to like deform it a bit, because when we want it to look like a so for example here, you see how when she rotates it,
Academy is superior.
Google Academy? Is that a thing I don't know about? But you can see how when she rotates the face, this part goes in a bit. It doesn't stay like a flat object. We have to like curve it a bit because it's a rotating object. Boop. So let's maybe like curve the bottom bits a bit. Or we only need to do artists. How do you do things? Oh, that kind of look alright. I think we could do a little bit more. Let's see the original. Yeah. Okay, so I've actually done it slightly wrong. It's on the inside. Well, back to the drawing board. So we actually want it on the inside. I wish I drew it on the reference. And yeah, that's why you check these images. We want it over here. Now I guess this is a good tutorial on
back to the drawing board. I see what you did there.
Yeah. So what's it called? Now we gotta figure out how to fix this leftward movement. You see how it's like it's wrong now, right? So I guess one of the lessons is, how do I fix this? From what I'm pretty sure you can do is you can click on the deformer and maybe delete the keyframe. So now it doesn't move anymore. It's back to its original position. And then we re-add the keyframe, move it to the left, and then we fix it. So now when we do move it, I've done it wrong. Let's fix that. Now why are you wrong? We click on this. We click on this, click on the keyframe, move it to the left. And if we move it, it should keep the movement. Alright, we're done. We're not done, but we fixed it. Let's do it here and then we'll shrink it. and then we'll rotate it a bit. So it should, like, the top part should move a bit this way, and so should the bottom. Should move a bit this way. When we do the hair, we have to check if this is actually matching the hair movement. So, save that. It looks like it might be fine. I just realized my reference doesn't have a crown. We might have to wing that. Let's do that. Click on
Nice
that.
save.
I tried. Let's unlock the tiara. We need the warp deformer for it. Move to the left. Click on this. Click on the 3 points because we want 3 keyframes. I'll move it to the left. And for this one, we're gonna wing it. So I see this seems to be the middle of her face. So I might do a bit more. Between these 2 points, it seems to be around here. So I want the middle of the crown to be around here. I will shrink maybe the left side a bit because it should have gotten smaller. And same for here. This part probably got a little bit bigger. How do those artists do this? That's not right. I want to make it like wider. Not like that. Or do I? Oh, if I make it a little bigger, would that make it more look like what I want? Let's test it out, I guess. We can always undo that. Oh, it's not really rotating though. We need to... Maybe make this part a bit smaller. This part is, because I don't have a reference, this one is like purely trial and error. Maybe around here.
Hey ho.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Hajin yokoso. We are learning how to Live2D. Literally from scratch. Let's try reflecting the keyframes. So we click on the hamburger. We click on reflect movement. We actually need to do it on the warp deformer itself. So click on that. Make sure it's selected. And we do this.
Is there a way to slightly hide some of it? On the left since it's rotating.
Is a way to slightly hide some of it on the left since
Yeah, I
it's
learned
rotating.
Live2D a few days ago as well.
I'm learning it as we go. I think we can hide it. I think if we make it skinny enough, it'll just look like it's rotated and then just disappearing. Yeah, I see the issue now. It's this needs to expand and this needs to shrink. Because we're actually rotating quite a lot. Oh man, is that too much?
Hello, it's me, Tehai Spartan.
Hello. The Valis Spartan. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hajin yokoso. And let's try to shrink this part over here. It feels like it might have been too much, but we'll try it out. This part looks like it's not expanding here. Just so you know, I am no artist. I'm learning as I go. That does actually look like it's helping a bit. Let's expand this part. Thank you. Let's try to expand this part over here. Or at least like this part in the middle. Oh. That does actually look like it's working. Do you have any suggestions? Let's reflect this while we're thinking. Tiara, warp deformer, click on this.
No worries, you're doing really good.
Thank you. Oh wow, that does actually look like it's rotating. I think we can expand this part here a little bit. That's not what I want. How can I just expand this part? Oh, I could make it a 6/6. Let's see what happened there. So I want here and here to expand a bit.
This is take too long to work this. Konkishi Pico.
This is takes. Welcome to the stream, Eddie. I'm learning how to Live2D. This is take too long to work this. Yeah, it takes a lot of time for Live2D. You know when people like they offer their commissions and you pay for them and you're like, man, that's really expensive. And then you try it yourself and you're like, yeah, it takes a lot of time.
You're learning how to live.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
You can really see like, oh yeah, it takes so much time to do this, so I can see why it costs so much. Can I just expand this? Is it control? No, that's not what we want. Maybe if I just do these two instead.
Dragon Balls.
I want to make it bigger. Like in all directions. There we go. There we go. Just a little bit. Not too much. Dragon Balls. Might have done too much. We can also undo it a bit, so. We will keep it like that for now, because at least it looks like it rotated. And then we'll click on the tiara, this part, and we will reflect it. Ugoki no hanten. Horizontal axis, click OK. So now we should have both ways. Okay. Let's see. Next part, what should we do? We can start on the eyes, and then we'll do the hair last, I suppose.
That is helping to emphasize the movement.
Yeah. I think once it rotates and like it looks like it's actually expanding and rotating, it definitely helps. Oh, I realized I didn't do something. You see how when I look this way, her hairband stopped moving. We have to do it. The application is Live2D Cubism Editor. It's the official one for I think all Live2D. I need to turn off this one and look at this reference and rotate it this way. We already have it this way, so now we just gotta put it into place. We'll do the rough one and then we'll see how it moves. That's right, and now it should be a bit more expanded.
バルドフィアナウー。
Yeah, bald Fiana. No. I can't help it. It's the way it is. Okay, so actually I've learned a trick just now. So if you click on like this red part and you click shift, it expands the whole thing. But if you just let go of the keyboard and just move it, then you can just expand that in that direction only. We don't want it to expand it in the...
I'm being bald.
Oh no. We don't want it to expand in the vertical directions because we're rotating left to right, right? So it wouldn't change size up in vertically, only horizontally. So we don't want to expand the whole thing like that. That's wrong. We want to do it like this. And move it a little bit more. So it covers all the hair.
Just kidding.
Oh yeah, Peko. And just like a little. Let's move it like holding shift. We can move it on the axis. So I think that should be a bit more correct. So it'll be like that and like that. Next, we will do the eyes. This is the hardest part because if you look at me, if you like, it pretty much has to be perfect. If it doesn't, then it looks super weird. Where are her eyes?
Discussing whether I should be productive or not.
You should be productive, Ellie, and join me. Also, you can join the voice chat if you're feeling up for it. By the way, for the people watching, you're free to join the Discord, and I'm actually just in the Discord voice chat, so you can always join me.
I will join and stay muted. How about that?
Why would you do that? Let's see. So we want the eyes next. We're gonna select all of them. Can we multi-unlock? No, we can't. Let's look at the shortcuts. Oh, I remember now. It's Control 2, right? So let's just do a test. Control 2. And if I do it with these, I unlock both. Okay. So let's do all the eyes. We have one eye warp deformer for everything? That's pretty
I play
odd.
Minecraft but players just kick me and I join Minecraft again and players kick me again. I hate players just kick me.
I play Minecraft but players just kick me and I join Minecraft again. I'm not sure what that's about. Minecraft. Let's see.
Now I am on Twitch too.
Oh yeah, you are. Join Ellie's Twitch. Subscribe to her. She's like a good friend.
OK.
And we stream together.
EWPLS の栗。
What do you mean? Alright, I see. So the eyes weren't showing because you need to have the main folder, the parent folder, shown. So that's why that wasn't working. So we have V2, we have the left eye and the right eye. But why is it closed? It's because it's closed here. There we go. Okay. She got her eyes back. She stares into your soul. Yes. Okay, let's hide one eye for now. We don't need this eye yet. No wait. No, we'll keep it. It'll look weird. I like it looking weird.
アステリスク4インクスフィスアイズアステリスク
No, not my eyes. I need those. For looking at totally say so images. Okay. So we have the main eye, Meijiri. Let's lock it again. And now we have a whole deformer for... Oh! So that's how we did it. Is that what we want? Let's check the video.
変形させます。反対側は動きの反転を使用し動きを作っていきます。ただし動きの反転はデフォーマの中心を軸に形状を反転しているので、イラストが正面を向いていない場合は反転後の形状に違和感が出てしまうことがあります。そのデフォーマはパースを意識して変形させ。
Okay, so actually I have a slight mistake I made earlier. So the eye itself, we can have a whole warp deformer on it, and we can move that instead, and warp the eye. When I said the individual parts, that's for blinking, you know, making actual eye movements. We have to modify every individual part, but it doesn't seem like we actually have to do it for rotations.
が少し細く、
5.
手前が広く
Would
なるよ
you
うにす
like
ること
to
で、
make your head turn
また出来上がる
360
横向きの
degrees?
形状
I don't even know if you can do that in Live2D.
だけを見て調整するのではなく、パラメータを動かしている時の形も見ながら調整しましょう。これで X 方向の動きが完成しました。次は Y 方向の縦の動きをつけてです。また奥が少し細く。
Okay, let's do the eyes. So we want to match this to that. Click on that. We want to click on this. Click on 3. Move it to the left and match that. Oh my goodness! How will we do that?
I don't think your eyes got big brain.
Oh gosh, she's a monster. Ah! So big brain. Let's shrink.
Big dark fire leak.
No. Looks like here is alright. It doesn't exactly match the reference just yet.
I cannot Tony.
Here maybe?
今メイクファンアートオブです。
They hide the eye. We can't see this. Okay. Don't look at my deformities. So it looks like actually like when she moves her eye, it like shrank a bit. But I guess that makes sense because it rotated. I don't know why it would shrink in the vertical direction though. But that's probably because I just draw it a bit off. I'm not an artist. So let's shrink it a bit. Not too much though, it'll look weird. What does this do? Okay, it does shrink it.
I hope you're enjoying my muted company you.
Wait, you're in here? Unmute yourself, Ellie. It's hard to see. It's very hard to see. Let's make the reference a bit less transparent. Why are you
You never see the whole eye flat when facing in either direction.
You never see the whole eye flat when facing in either direction. That is true. If you looked like 100, exactly 90 degrees, it might well, it won't be flat, but like in anime terms, it will be flat. But we're not looking at at 90 degrees. This is like a 45-degree angle. So I agree. We are not gonna modify this part. I wanted to make it more visible, so let's make it 50%. Same for the right side, so that it'll look like that. And now we gotta fix the eyes.
フェアマイ360ディグリーアングル涙顔。
Where my 360-degree angle? Have you even like? I guess we saw in this video that they had a 360 90-degree one, but 360 degrees. Yeah, not possible. Have you ever seen a Live2D with 360 degrees? I don't think I've ever seen that. No. 目の局面。Why can't I select this eye?
Perhaps like a monster character. Oh.
Perhaps like a monster character? Yeah. Also, I guess if you didn't have as much detail and if you were like one color, you could probably do it. Because then it'll be hard to tell if it rotated or not, right? Okay, it's like really small, this eye. It's for now we'll just like we'll just change the crap out of it. And we will see if that works or not. If it doesn't, we'll redo it. So it's like really in there.
Imagine being one color. Can't relate clearly. My head alone has a bunch of colors TAT.
Imagine being one color. Can't relate. Cry. My head alone has a bunch of colors. I know. The more detail you add, the more like you have to like tweak it. Let's see, like here. That does nothing. What about this part? Can we make this part like wider? It's like here-ish. Now is that looking normal? I think it's still too big. It's still too big on the left side for sure. Click on this. So if we want to lock everything else, I think it was Control-Alt-2. Damn it, it's not. Well, we have to do that. What did I do? I unlocked everything except for that one thing I wanted. Okay, I see. So we can just it's Control-Shift-2. That's the one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the eye. Nope, not this one. This one, and I think Control-Shift-2 locks everything except for this. So now if we drag over it, it only has the warp deformer, which makes it a lot easier to work with. Let's do this part here. That's looking a little better.
I believe in Baldfy supremacy. Will Baldfy be your villain?
I believe in bald fee supremacy. I don't want bald fee. I need to. Okay, it's like much thinner on here actually. If we like move the middle part of the eye, like here. I think we need more fine detail. We can't modify the pupil without modifying this part here. So we're gonna go in like let's go 6.6 for now. In the tutorial, it said if you go too far, it becomes too difficult. So maybe like take it 1 or 2 steps at a time. Okay, we're probably gonna need a 7-7 then. Damn it. Let me just see. So the right side looks alright, but the left side is a bit too like wide. Oh, that looks kind of right. Can we just do like this here? Just this part. Remember to hold shift to move along the axis. We want it here-ish.
The looks amazing fine.
Thank you. I am trying my best. Okay. I think that eye actually looks correct now. Now we will do the other eye. Also, welcome to the stream, Natus. Where's the other eye? Where have you gone? This one here. Now we have this eye. Click on the deformer. Unlock it, yes. Because we want to modify it. Why are you locked? Unlock it. Okay. So we can warp it. Control Shift 2 locks everything except for the thing we have highlighted so that we can modify only that. Click on this, click on 3 points for keyframes and move it into place. So now we should have that. And now we work on the fine details to make it look proper. So what's it called? We went up to 7, so we're probably going to want this to go to 7 as well. But we can do it in steps for now. Or we could just do 7. Let's just do 7. Okay. Now we have a lot more room to play with. This part can go out a bit. Maybe here. And let's see. So it needs to go all the way up to here. So we're gonna widen this part.
Is feasible.
Is fee edible? No, Ellie. No. That's still part of the eye. Let's make this expand a bit because we're rotating, so it should like increase a bit. Oh, it looks a bit odd. So actually one of the things I've seen on like on Twitter, right, is that if it looks odd when it's transitioning, what you can do is add more keyframes in the middle and then fix up the individual like the intervals, which will make it look
It's getting
cleaner.
there.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I see. This is... There we go. Okay, let's do the other side for now. Let's just see what it looks like. again, because it's two sides, we have to do them manually. If it was like one object in the center, we could reflect it, but we can't reflect it for this kind of thing. This way. Now we want it to move here. So let us do this eye first.
Hi, how has the day been?
How has the day been? The day has been slow. We played a bit of Minecraft, and Bob and I, we worked on the slime farm. We dug it out and made all the floors, so the slimes are spawning now, so it's going kind of okay actually. How has your day been? I know you were cooking. Gotta make it smaller. Maybe all the directions. What does that do? Control?
No. How has your
I see.
day been?
How has your day been? Didn't I explain my day? I need to make the bottom part like a bit higher.
I want an S on your day. A noble SO to say.
I want an essay on your day. No! I'm no longer in school. I don't have to do this anymore. Free. Maybe I can just shrink the whole eye. Let's just do that. Do that there and like here a bit. And we definitely want this side smaller. Let's do more. And let's see. The right side's also a bit too wide. Bit more. A little bit more in the inside here. See if we can just shrink it like that. I think the bottom is protruding out. Yeah, it is. We'll shrink that. I would probably have to do it without the guide at one point, the reference, just to make sure it doesn't look weird. Let's see what that's like for now. And now we do the other direction. Or do we do already? Let's show both eyes. Ah, okay, we're missing this eye. Ellie, wanna do my Live2D for me? Thank you.
Ellie wants to do your coffin for you.
No, I wanna live. Let's drag this part a bit out. This part. This part's a bit. That part high. Didn't look like I affected it too much. This is still a little bit. The right side looks fine. Left side is too small. Expand it a bit. Let's do it here and here. Oh wow, it's really wide. Did I do that correctly on the left side? I wonder. You see how this part is this part of the eye? See the other way. It goes up to here actually. That's very wide. So this should be like here.
I just realized how much face eyelashes look like my broom. Oh.
Is your broom beautiful? Because that's what that means. Man, that is a wide eye. I might not have to do that though. Now that I think about it. If it just looks right, then it'll just look right. Let's hide the guys for now. It'll probably look really weird. But let's just take a look.
No. Looks very dirty and scuffed up, I suppose.
So this part looks a bit odd. We probably gotta fix this part here. That's for sure. Our eyebrows are stuck. But that's, the other thing is like when you have hair here and stuff, it'll hide all, like a lot of the weirdness. That's what I found at least. Put the guide back. There's a lot of tweaking to be done. Let's move her eyebrows. It'll help a bit, I guess. Where are her eyebrows? Is it this? It is. Ah, so that's what these are. Let's unlock these. Let's do this one first. Three points. Let's move it into place. Let's shrink it. Let's shrink it this way. So it's like here and here. Let's make it a bit wider. Let's do the other one. So we need this one, and we do Control Shift 2. Locks it, and unlocks only these two things. So this, and go here. On this one, click on this, click on 3 points, move it to left, and move it into place. And now we just gotta fix it up. Okay, that looks alright. Let's do the other side. Ellie, are you being productive?
Look forward to it.
Looks very dirty and scuffed up, I suppose. Look forward to it. To... Am I allowed to say whose thing you're doing? Oh man, the right side is a lot of tweaking. Can I just do like... Okay, it's quite a lot actually. Let's move it down a bit. Go up to here maybe? I'll go up to here. Bit more. On this part, and then we'll shrink this part in. It looks a bit odd, but we'll just see how it goes. Around the center is like here-ish. The question is, do we want to make this as wide as this part is? Because it's not matching right now. That probably makes it look really weird. I think we might want to fix it. I'm gonna fix the eyes. It's probably gonna look really weird if we don't. So.
Now then, good sir. If you'd like at your collab chat お願い.
If you'd like at your collab chat お願い? What does that mean?
Look asterisk.
If you look at your collab chat お願い. Oh, okay. What have you done to me? How dare you? Ree. She mustached me. I want to fix the eyes. This one and this one. Control Shift 2. Maybe one at a time. Just this one first. Control Shift 2. Okay, let's see. So the left one is not exactly up to here, but should I go all out? I might want to go all out. That's not right. That's definitely wrong. Let's go for one more in. Oh, maybe there's also a chance that the reference is also a bit off. So you don't always have to like make it exactly match. It'll fix your pupils too much. So let's cut it. Let's not do that for now. It'll probably look really weird without the reference. Oh, it's not bad actually. The eyes are still a bit off though. But, you know, with hair and stuff, it'll probably be fine. You can pretty much ignore this part of the skull when she looks in either direction. This is definitely wrong. It needs to be farther to the right. This one could be go to left a bit. Let's fix this direction. Yeah. Too much. Maybe like just this part. It's modifying it too much. We might have to go to 8.8. Let's see what that looks like without the reference. Not the worst. Let's add her mouth. Boop. I think we'll do the mouth and then we might call it a day. We can leave hair to another day. Let's do that.
Noah. Do it now.
Ellie! My brain. It can't handle that much. Because we're only doing the horizontal movement right now, but we also have to but we also have to do the vertical movement. You can see in the tutorial that after this part, she's gonna make it do up and down. That's how much work this thing takes. So much work. Mouth. This is the mouth. Now, where's the mouth? It is here. Unlock that. Now we can move it around. Whee! Click on that, click on 3, click on left, and now we gotta move it into place. It looks very silly. Move it like up here. It looks so ridiculous. Ah! Maybe up to here. Expand this a bit.
I came back just in time for the math, yes.
Yes. It looks ridiculous. Raw. Let's see. So you see I have a reference mouth here, so I'm gonna try to match it. Maybe I can make it smaller. Put it into place. Move to here. So edge of the mouth is there. Where's the other edge? It's over there, okay. It's like here-ish. It is too tall. Make it a bit.
And I have yet to get productive LOL.
Yes, you know, you have every opportunity to be productive with me right now. But to be fair, you work on your avatar during the week. I only really do it on these work streams. But these work streams do force me to do my job. Control Shift out, Control Shift 2, which only makes only this thing highlightable. This left side has to be more like squished, I think.
I open Broid for each minute then close it. I have no clue what you're talking about.
I remember like playing Minecraft and hearing you work on your Vroid. The bottom is way too like tall. Let's do this part here. I'm gonna reiterate that I am a novice at Live2D. Just so everyone's aware. I am learning as I go. Let's see without the reference. So this part definitely looks deformed. We will have to like go in eventually at the end and just like fix everything, but I think the right part needs to be a bit wider, like a bit bigger. Yeah, it's definitely gotten like too small. Yeah, that was a mistake. We shouldn't have done that. Let's try that. Oh, we might have to add another keyframe. Cause like, okay, like from here, it looks okay. From here, it's still like acceptable. But in here, from here to here, we need like we need to fix it. So that this part we can change it more drastically. Because right now, between here and here, it's interpolating between this point and this point. But maybe we need a midpoint. That one I'll have to look at another tutorial. I don't know how to do that quite just yet. So I have to look into that and fix it up. And after I look at that tutorial, next time I'll probably explain how to make like keyframes. I see. Right now it's too small. That's for sure. Let's make that bigger. And this part needs to be deformed. Actually, for now, we can just leave the mouth. I'm gonna look at the tutorials and come back to this one. So let's take the mouth and remove the keyframes.
Yes, you come a long way.
Thank you. I am learning to go. Eyes close again. This is back to the default. Click on the deformer. Click on delete keyframes. So it'll be stuck here. Wait, it's not. Why are you not stuck? Mouth. Delete keyframes. There we go. Okay. Now everything should move except for the mouth. Get the eye back out. This way. I think I'm gonna have to call it a day today. I'm gonna have to look at more tutorials to figure out how to do what's it called? To add specific like custom keyframes to everything. Because right now it doesn't look like it'll match properly, so I think that's it for today. Let me just write down where we are. I do a to-do list so I don't forget where I am. We are working on horizontal. I can't spell. Horizontal movement of the face. We just got to the mouth. We want to add extra keyframes for better interpolation. Finally, more notes. We still have to do horizontal movement for the hair. After all this is finished, we will work on vertical movement of the head. And we will also make a timestamp, so we can copy it at the time frame for exactly where we are right now. And I think I'll call it a day. Thanks for watching today. 今日見てくれてありがとうございました。で、Discord を作ったので、ぜひ入ってみてください。I also made a Discord, so be sure to check it out. 最後に面白いと思ったらいいねやチャンネル登録をお願いします。友達にも教えてくださいね。If you like the stream, remember like, subscribe, and tell a friend. それでは、おやすみ、バイバイ。Oh yeah, stay safe.